Hi there, welcome to the homestead. Today I wanted to show you what's going on in the kitchen right now. So here you see some buttercup squash that I'm gonna grate and put some herbs in there with some cheese and eggs and breadcrumbs and make squash tots. They're fried kind of like a tater tot, but with squash instead. Now here's something I don't do very often. I don't think I've made this for years, since I announced my pregnancy to my in-laws. Uh, that was almost 22 years ago. My son is turning 22 tomorrow, but I made this bread for the family dinner. It's in this cookbook that I've had since college. Egg bread. Anyway, I feel very industrious for making this, and it uses like 4 eggs, so that's always good. Also, right now I'm boiling some eggs to make some egg salad. Yes, eggs are on my mind, and my hands are full. So this is how I keep track of them and keep eating them in order. So each of these trays, I've written the number, and you're supposed to use them from number 1, counting on. And then after I've used some, I just start transferring them. And that way they stay in order. So here's number 6. Trying to look at what I'm doing and show you. And then 7 gets nested into 8 so that it's easy to do. I bet you thought that's all I had, didn't you? Well, you would be wrong, because I've got up to number 11 here. And I bet there's another dozen out in the nest. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer these. And at this time I can notice flaws like this one is already broken. So that's going to be composted. Anyways, I just am really enjoying having all of these colorful eggs. And although I didn't share it with you yet, we did do the numbers for the second quarter, and we're above 1,000 eggs this year. So if you can get yourself some cinnamon cross hybrid chickens. Ours came from Tractor Supply, and they called them ISO Browns. They're sex-linked cross, where the pullets are red and white. Anyways, they lay these beautiful brown eggs. The Americanas lay those. Sharp Shins, what is she? The brown leghorn, she lays these pointy white eggs. So that's from the ISO Brown. Americanas. I'm thinking that that's probably one of the Jersey Giants. Jersey Giant. So more of the ISO Browns and Americana. Let's see. This. Okay, this tiny one here, that's the speckled Sussex, and she is broody, so she does not lay so many eggs. And she likes those tiny, tiny ones. So yeah. Alrighty, well that chore is done. It's kind of a nice chore where I bask in the glow of how many eggs we're producing. just just over 8 dozen right now, and like I said, probably another dozen in the nest. So up next, I'm going to chop up this turkey breast so I like to pressure cook an entire large turkey. They're usually very inexpensive per pound. Like this was like $1.29 regular year-round price at Aldi's. And so I pressure cooked the whole entire turkey, and then I canned a bunch of quarts of broth. Take the dark meat off and off the carcass, and pull the two breast halves out. And I freeze them until I'm ready to chop them up and make salad. So I'm going to make a nice turkey salad. Yeah, so besides some greens and some minced onions, and I'm out of celery, but I'm probably going to put some baby kale chopped up in there, and mayo. I like to put in cranberries and some kind of nuts, and this time it's going to be pecans. Probably grate some cheese in there and put some herbs. That's going to be a nice turkey salad to go with my fresh bread. And when I have the carcass of the bird and the bones, if they're not soft enough, I boil that down some more. And this time I threw in a bunch of other bones and lots of organ meat. So the turkey giblets, my family does not tend to enjoy liver. So I freeze those, and plus the rabbit organs, and then I had some other bones in the freezer. And turkey necks, a couple of turkey necks. Anyways, all of that goes back into the stew pot, and I just cook it on low until the bones, you can crush them with your hands, and then I put them through the omega. It's the auger, and that grinds it into a pate. Why do I do these things? This is homemade dog food. Brisket does so much better when he eats fresh food, homemade dog food. He starts getting inflammation and looks achy, painy with regular kibble. Even we found one brand that he can tolerate, and it's been too long. So this has the pate of the bones with marrow and organ meat and bits of turkey carcass, and it's got sweet potatoes, green peas, and barley. So 4 ingredients, basically: meat, sweet potatoes, peas, and barley to keep my dog healthy. So I'm going to get to chopping up this salad, and with that, I hope this video finds you well and that you have some prosperity and joy in your kitchen. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what I'm cooking up. Yep, I'm on a little bit of a baking binge. Yesterday I also made a couple dozen of these applesauce muffins with a pecan on top. And in the space of me yakking at you, these have puffed right up and the buzzer is going off, so it's time to pop them in the oven. I'm going to put an egg wash over them so they'll be nice and shiny. And now I will say good night. Have a blessed day.